cross-legged, right? So if you can open up, open up. If you can't, don't. Good, we're gonna have our arms to a nice T position for a moment, and I want you to just feel your length all the way out, shoulders down, belly is nice and engaged, spine is super long. Great, you're gonna take a nice inhale, bring one arm down, just gently come on up and over, just a mini reach. And then you're gonna exhale, come back. So you're just keeping that right arm down, left arm comes up and over, weaving those ribs together as you exhale back. Good, last time here. And again, we're just kind of warming up the body. Excellent, both arms go up. We're gonna twist to the right. So your inhale, twisting a little bit to the right, and then exhaling, allowing that moment to come back. So remember, the idea here is that each time we twist, we allow the spine to open up a tiny bit more. Feeling how the shoulders melt on your back, your body starts to wake up, and even the smallest parts of you are ready to move. Last time here. Good, we're gonna go to the other side. So we're coming on down and lengthening up and over, keeping the left hand on the floor now, pushing away for a moment, and just kind of sensing what that feels like when you have one arm stable, the other arm is reaching. Does it feel different when the same leg is in front versus the opposite leg? Engaging, lengthening, opening, and reconnecting. Good, last two. And then last one here. Super. Come back towards the middle for a moment and then just switch your legs. And again, seeing what's happening with this side. Does this hip tighter or looser? Do you want to make it closer? Do you want to make it bigger? Again, my goal is that both hips are grounded on the floor and that we're not twisted. We twist when we want to. Good, so opening up now, starting on this left side here. Again, just feeling that difference between having the left leg behind versus the right, and open up. Good, 2 more times. So again, still thinking about lengthening. So I don't need you to reach so far, but I do want you to come up and over and still feel like there's like this imaginary ball to that left side of you, and you have to use that as your guide. Good, last time. Shoulders still melt on your back, your neck kind of just gently hangs to the side. Then engage. Great, arms come all the way up. We twist to the left 5 times. So again, inhaling, twist. Each time another opportunity of opening up. And allowing the neck to just gently move with you. And seeing, do you want to move your neck even further back, or you want to just allow it to stay with the body? Right, so you can kind of focus on the left hand going back with the neck if you'd like. Or you can just have it twist with the entire torso. Good. And again, seeing if any body parts are kind of talking to you at this moment. Does anything say, hey, I feel tight, I'm in pain, I'm unhappy, I'm holding tension, or like, life is good right now? Good, so right arm comes down, up and over. And keeping the right hand there, we're gonna open up here. Good. Inhaling up and over. And again, if you feel like you need a deeper stretch, you may absolutely walk your hand a little bit further away. I just feel like I'm using this a little bit as more of a warm up. So nothing too intense at the moment. 2 more. Engaging the core, lengthening the spine as you come back. Great, and last time here. And all the way back, awesome. Good, we're gonna come back to the front. And you're gonna actually open up your knees, and they don't have to be touching the floor. It's like a comfortable butterfly position. And here we're gonna start doing our rolls and curls. So today I want you to grab a hold of either your ankles or kind of the front of your bottom parts of your legs, wherever you're at. You're gonna sit up super tall, and you're gonna use this power of your arms to allow for the spine to stretch and breathe. And now I want you to refocus your attention to your belly so that you can stack it all the way up. So again, this is still about that concept of rolling, about activating those deep core layer muscles, but we're still just allowing the body to go through it in a slightly different, more supported process at this moment. Good, inhaling here. And again, allowing that gentle tilt of the hips, and then exhale, kind of rolling everything back up, stacking it with that expanded space. Cool, 2 more. So again, feeling how your hips rock just a bit. You feel that stretch through your spine. And then you engage the core, bring the belly button back and allow the core to guide you back up. So remember, your arms are there as that extra support power, but actually it's still this moment, or rather the momentum and the power is still genuinely coming from the belly. Great, you're gonna squeeze those knees together, take a deep breath. Extend the fingertips long, and here we go. Remember, we're rolling slowly, and if at any point it doesn't feel comfortable, you know where to go. Take a deep breath, engaging the core. Exhale, stacking all the way up. Good. 2 more times just with a roll. So inhaling, curling down, reaching those arms still nice and long, gazing at your abdominals, saying hello to your body. And then exhale. Great. Last time here. Belly comes in and up. Cool, so now we're gonna add another layer. So we're gonna curl down, and then we're gonna exhale all the way up. Great, then you're gonna hinge back for me for a moment and twist to the right. Good, back towards the center. 2 more times, twisting to the right. So we're just basically adding another layer of hinged twists. And exhale back. Good, from here, I want you to curl and tuck. So we're actually not gonna come down, up that whole way. We're just going down, and now you're gonna come up. Great, now you're hinging back for me here, twisting to the left, inhaling, twist, engage the core, come back to the center, arms stay long. Again, if you need to support yourself, feel free to grab underneath your knees. Last time here. Now, instead of coming up first, we're staying from this hinged position. You're gonna curl down by gently tucking and allowing the curl to happen downwards. Great, take a nice smiley inhale, and then exhale, stack all the way up. Cool, hinging back for me. If you feel comfortable, you're gonna lift your feet off the floor. You're gonna inhale, twist to the right, and exhale back. Staying hinged back. Again, feeling how that left side is getting pretty warm at the moment. Last time here. Good, feet go back down on the floor. We tilt, curl, roll down, just tapping a bit and reaching. Inhale, take another smiley breath. Exhale, stack and roll all the way up. Good, inhale, hinging back. Exhale, float those feet up, keeping everything nice and zipped together. Inhale, twist to the left. Exhale, engage, come back. Good, 2 more. And then last time here. Super, feet go on the floor. Take a nice long breath, still stacking. Good, curling, tucking, rolling down, and then tapping those the lower part of your shoulders. And then exhaling, stacking up all the way again. Awesome. Let's come over onto our forearms. Today we're gonna kind of like slowly make our way down to the floor. All right, so we're pushing all the way away, right? We're not too far back, we're not too far forward, we're not smushed. We have this nice expanded length, and you're gonna stretch the left leg all the way, let me say that again. Take 1 step away with the left foot, and I want you to bring your right leg out. There we go. Good, lifting up a little bit higher. You're gonna flex that right leg all the way up for me, and then you're gonna exhale, push it down. So with this, I still want you to feel that your hips are open, yet not moving. Your upper body is super lifted and stable. You feel how the breath expands sideways, and you control that leg up. Good, 2 more. Last time here. Great, I want you to turn that leg out for me, and you're gonna just make mini pulses. So we're lifting the leg from the inner thigh, from the right oblique, from the middle and lower core, and holding this breath. Great, we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, back to the center. Good, gently put the right foot down and stretch out the left. Again, if at any point you need to kind of stretch out your shoulders, feel free to lift. Great, so you're inhaling up and exhale, pointing down. Now again, we're trying to not actually touch the floor on the bottom, or let me rephrase that. You can like tap, but I don't want you to release it, so that your leg is in constant active movement. Inhaling here, exhale down. And again, feeling how this side may feel different than the other. Feeling that difference between the flex, which activates the back of your leg, versus the point, which kind of fires up a little bit more the front. Good, last full time here. Excellent. Gently turning out the foot a little bit and then just gently pulsing on up. And again, I don't want the pulses to be too fast. I also don't want the movement to be too big, right? I'd rather it be a little bit smaller and slower, even if it's a faster pace, but still be controlled. Inhaling. Exhale, squeeze. Good, 2 more. And exhale out. Sorry, that was a 1 more full breath. Good, everything comes back to the center. Take a deep breath. You're gonna push yourself all the way back up to your nice tall seated position. All right, so we're gonna do some tricep gentle lean backs. So I want you to lean back, keeping the shoulders open, feeling how your triceps are engaged. And as you come up, you're gonna reach the right arm. Good, replacing, inhaling, hinging back, staying with the right arm first. Exhale, lift. Now again, it's kind of like a reconnection. So again, if your hand doesn't land exactly perfectly, that's totally fine. You're just also trusting that sensing of where is my hand landing. Good, 1 more time here, feeling that natural openness and that your body allows itself to reconnect. Great, coming over to that left side. So now we start lifting the left just a little bit. And again, opening up the chest, using the core even if your elbows are going back. And seeing what happens with that left arm. Does it want to actually go up a little bit higher each time? It may. You're just trying to open up the shoulder, give a little bit of mobility while activating the core here. And your feet don't have that much weight in them. So yes, they're touching the floor, but I want you to feel that there isn't that much weight. Good, the last time here. Super, we're gonna come all the way back, hinging for me, opening up the chest, bringing those knees in. And then you're gonna stretch them out just a little bit and then come on back. Good, so hinging back a little bit and coming on up. Again, you don't have to go big. You can also bring your feet down to the floor if that feels more supportive for today. We've got 3 more. Inhaling here, exhale, come on back. And again, feeling that the space is supportive, but still you have to activate through it. Good, 2. Last time here. And all the way back. Super, feet come down, push yourself all the way up. Great, I want you to open up your hips again for me. Reaching that right arm, left arm follows, sit up super tall. Your feet, soles of your feet are kissing. And here we're gonna stretch again through the spine. So you're curling forward this time. And I want you to allow this stretch to happen. There is an imaginary wall behind you as you re-stack up. Great, difference, right? We're lifting up here, inhaling, core comes back, stretching forward, engaging as you stack up. Good, last time. Imaginary wall against your spine. Inhaling, expanding, exhale, weave those ribs together as you reach forward. Great, inhale again. And then exhale, reconnect, 3, 2, and 1. Super, knees come together. We're gonna roll down all the way to the floor on 3, 2, and 1. Excellent, you're gonna bring your arms straight down to a V position. Then we're gonna adjust again. So again, finding that spine length, allowing everything to melt into the floor for a moment, your upper back, your middle back, your lower back. And again, checking that you're not tucking or arching and that your hips are in their neutral position, parallel to the floor. Great, and when you're ready, I want you to float the right leg up and then the left, finding this tabletop position. There we go. Okay. Good, from here, you're gonna stretch out that right leg and then come on back. Okay, now you're gonna bring it underneath the left and come on back. So you know how much I love these weaving concepts, right? So you're reaching the right out, coming on back. And now you're just bringing it across and underneath without lifting anything and then coming back. Okay, if you feel like this left leg is too much, you can always put it down on the floor, okay? So inhaling, reach with the right, come on back, and then use the breath to exhale, weave. Bringing those ribs back together, crossing and coming back to the center. Good, 3 more. So again, can you reach the arms a little bit longer? Can you make the breath a little bit more expansive to the side? And then reconnect to those ribs all the way back towards the middle. Can you allow the right hip to open up a little bit more and not clench so much? Inhale, reach. And then last time here. Fantastic. I want you to slowly lower down for me on 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Lifting your arms all the way up towards the ceiling and then following them back towards your arms, back towards your ears. Circle them around, head, neck, and shoulders come up, and we're gonna reach here for a moment. Great, you're gonna stretch out the left leg now and bring one hand on top of each other behind your head and bring this right leg into a tabletop position. Great, you're gonna inhale, twist towards the right as you stretch out the right leg, and then you're gonna bring it on back. Good, inhale, twisting, opening up. Exhale, come back. Now again, this allowing for the openness through the chest, the shoulders are down. And I do love a twist. Always twist in class because I feel like it not only massages the insides, but it also allows for this openness, this control, this moving in a different direction than we typically do. Good, we've got 2 more. And then for the last time here. Great, let's twist again one last time. And then bring this leg down to tap the outside of the left foot and then lift it on up. So it's like a super small diagonal line and coming on up. Great. 3, 2, last time here, and 1. Super. Back to the center, sole of your foot goes back down. Bring the left foot back towards the middle. Release your hands, say hello to your knees, and then slowly melt back down for me on 3, 2, and 1. Good, opening up your arms again, coming down to your V position, taking a nice deep breath, remelting, recalibrating, open up your chest. Can you find a little bit more space in your neck and in your spine? Great, and then you're gonna float the left leg up and then the right. Great, so again, we're keeping the right leg up. If you feel like it's too much at some point, you can float it back down, yeah? Inhaling that left leg out, coming back to the center, and then exhale, tapping underneath. Now again, you can also see where your right leg is. If it's super close to your body, it's easier. If you move it a little bit further away, it's a little bit more challenging to hold. Great, so 4 more. Reaching out on the inhale, and again, only allowing for the length or the twist to happen in a position where you have the control and you're not losing your form. Great, 2 more to go. So again, finding that length, seeing if you can keep that middle and lower back relatively glued onto the floor so that the core is at work rather than the back. And then the last time here. Excellent. Slowly put the right foot down and then the left. Circle the arms all the way up towards your ears. Take a nice deep breath, reaching the arms up. And then head, neck, and shoulders follow as you exhale and stretch. Great. One hand on top of each other behind your head. Your right leg goes out and your left leg comes into your tabletop. Remember, we're lifting up. If at some point you feel like you need a break, just come down like all the way, not the halfway, right? Good. So you're inhaling, stretching and opening, and exhale, coming on back. Now again, seeing if this right leg extension on the right side feels supportive. Do you need to bend your knee a little bit? How does the left leg feel as it's moving through space? Can you release a little bit from the thigh and see if you can focus a bit more on the core? Good, 3 more. And again, where are your shoulders at in comparison to your ears? Can you create a little bit more space there as well? Okay, the last time we're staying here. And 5 times, you're coming across and then lifting it up. It's like a super small diagonal line. Coming to the outside of your right foot, exhale lift. So again, just trusting that your body is listening to your commands, but feeling again, can you feel the control of this move? What do your shapes look like at the moment? Or what do they feel like? Last time. Super, back to the center, put the sole of your foot down. Bring that right foot in, release the hands, walk up, say hi, and then slowly lower down on 3, 2, and 1. Good, everyone circling the hands around head, neck, and shoulders. Come up. We're gonna bring our knees into a nice crunchy little package position. Let's go. So we're gonna bring the right leg up, the left leg goes out, holding here for a moment. And actually we're gonna come back to the center and then reconnect. So taking a nice breath here, inhaling through the middle, exhale, stretch. And again, if you feel like you need to support your head, neck, and shoulders, then do so. Or you can just take a break in between. But the idea is that the head, neck, and shoulders stay lifted and you're just allowing for the bottom half of you to move. Good, 2 more. And then stretching it all the way up, exhaling it back. Great, take a nice deep breath here, stretching out both arms up towards the ceiling, legs go long. And then I want you to push down. So we're gonna start with the thumbs up, reaching, and then you're pushing down. Only 3 more. Thumbs up, reach, palms down, push. Good. And again, expanding on the inhale. Exhale it out. Last time here. And all the way out. Super. Soles of your foot slowly go down for 3, 2, 1. Hands go on top of your knees. Walk up and say hi, and then roll down and melt. On 3, 2, and 1. Great, everyone. Flexing out your feet. Let's do our roll up. So remember, everyone, we've warmed up before, but if you need to flex your feet and dig your heels into the ground, do it. If you need to walk yourself up, do it. Here we go. Inhaling, arms up. Exhale, head, neck, and shoulders follow. Engage your core, bring it back, roll, and reach. 3, 2, 1. Inhale here, and then exhale, engage as we roll back down again, lengthening, lowering. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, 2 more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach. Super. Inhale, hold. And then exhale, slowly lower down, feeling how your arms go long, your core is engaged, you're snapping, you're snapping, you're snapping, and finding your way back down to the floor. Great, last time here. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lengthen. Great, inhale, reach a little bit longer, engaging the core, lifting the belly, and then exhale, flex out through the feet as you find your way all the way back down, 1 vertebra at a time, on 3, 2, and 1. Good, let's circle the arms around everyone, and then come on up to a nice, tall, seated position. Cool. So we're gonna play around with some moves today, because it's fun, isn't it? It is. All right, so we're gonna bring, the left leg is gonna be at a diagonal, and the right leg is gonna be up. So it's, sometimes we have this, but this time it's this. So your bottom leg, your bottom left leg is at a diagonal, and your right leg is out with the toes on the floor, okay? You're opening up your chest all the way here. Great, we ready? Let's do it. If you need to tuck your toes on the left, you can do that as well. You're gonna engage your core, and you're gonna lift this leg and bring it across the bottom leg, and then open it up. Good, then when you're here, you're gonna lift up the knee, and bring it on down. So inhaling across. It's a similar move that we've done. It's just kind of like the shape of the bottom half of you is a little different. Great, so if you feel like you cannot bring that whole leg up, or that's just too much for you at the moment, you can also just lift up the knee, okay? But see what you got for today. And again, checking that your arms are nice and aligned. Can you lift up the whole shape? Now, me saying lifting up the whole shape still means that your core is really active, right? Your core is lifting. You're pushing away with your arms, but it's not just the knee itself that lifts. Think about lifting the entire core, and from that, the knee lifts. Good, 2 more. And then last time here. Excellent, take a deep breath. Fantastic, you're gonna bring this right leg now behind you so that you are fully aligned. And then you're gonna bring the left knee a little bit closer to you and see if you can melt down a tiny bit more. So rather than being very high up, I want you to be closer down to the floor now. Great. So you're taking a nice deep inhale. You're lifting this left arm up and then coming on back. Good. Inhale the left and reach and come on back. Now again, the idea here is that you're still lifting from your core, allowing this left arm to reach. Great. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Bringing your fingertips forward facing, and I want you to look down so that your your pointer fingers are touching, your thumbs are touching, so you're looking down at a triangle shape. So when you move, your elbows are gonna go out. Usually I have your elbows back. Today your elbows are gonna go out. You're still pushing away from the floor. You're taking a nice inhale, lowering down your upper body, and exhale it up. So you're making tricep push-ups outwards. So again, you're looking down at a triangular shape, lifting on up, using the belly more than anything. Great, we've got 3, 2, and 1. Excellent, you're bringing your fingers forward facing so that you're still in this lifted position. You're gonna gently bend down this right knee for a moment, and then just lift up that right foot. Good. So we're gonna stretch out that right leg down as the left arm comes long, and then you're gonna reconnect. So again, if your knee feels uncomfortable, then you don't have to do this, but think about using your bum, think about lifting up through your core, and think about connecting this extension of the right leg down, stretching out the left arm, and then coming on back. Good, 2 more. You can also think about like really activating, like pushing down with something from the front of your foot. Good, last time here. Super, back to the center. Tuck the right toes, and we're gonna come out into a little plank. Left leg goes long, opening up, holding here for 5, kissing those shoulder blades together. 4, elbows go back. 3, 2, and 1. Knees come down, and then push yourself back for a little stretch. Okie dokie, let's try that on the other side. So, the right knee is underneath the hip, but the foot is at the diagonal and the left leg is out. So again, finding like a diagonal position that is supportive for you, right? So we're taking a deep inhale, pushing all the way away, opening up the chest, elbows are back at this moment, and we're lifting the left leg, coming across, then coming back to the outside, and lifting, if we can, the whole right leg. Remember, you can always tuck the right toes and just lift the knee. I'm challenging you all today. Lifting up and coming on back. Good, so 4 more. And again, seeing that the hips are not moving. We're still allowing for the core to lift. The arms are nice and active. Elbows still stay back. 2 more. And again, I can't hear you, but I hope that you're breathing nice and long. Exhale out. Super. So now you're gonna bring the left leg parallel so that your right leg still stays where it is. That left leg is parallel and we're still lifted. So you're reaching the arm in front for 5. Exhale back. Now I want you to feel you're lifting and you're almost stabilizing on one arm, which is why we're doing this, right? You don't have that 2-arm touch. You're really trying to use the entire body to keep that left arm stable, to keep the length happening from your spine, while still allowing that right arm to just get a little bit of creativity and space. Good, 2 more. Last time here. All right, so here we go. You're gonna bring your fingers towards each other. Your pointer fingers are touching, your thumbs are touching, your elbows are out, your upper body is still nice and long. You're looking down at a triangle. Remember, your weight is still forward. Inhaling, elbows go down. Exhale, engage the core, lift on up for 5. So again, this is not about a huge move, but it is about trying to see how much of your core can you engage to help the arms through this tricep push-up. Inhale down, exhale lift. Good, 2 more. Last time here. Excellent, bring your fingers forward facing. And now we're gonna bring the hips a little bit further down, allowing for that nice little reach. All right, you're gonna point the toes and then lift up this left knee. Great, and as you come on down, you're gonna reach the right arm in front. So you're inhaling, bending, exhaling, pushing down, reaching. And again, checking in, where are you holding this from? Can you open up and roll your shoulders a little bit more? Can you keep the lift through the chest while simultaneously allowing your hips to open and feeling how much space is being created? Do you feel how your left side of your core is quite active at the moment? Great, last time here, inhaling, gently bending, and then exhaling, reaching, extending. Super, coming back to the middle, tucking the left toes, extending that right leg out, finding your plank position, elbows back, and take your nice deep inhale, holding, and let it on out for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, knees come down, and then shift your weight a little bit back. Okay, so we're gonna come onto the floor and do a little bit of back and legs and bum and core and arms. So basically the whole body. Which is why I try not to say like, this is just a bum exercise or this is just a back. So this does work quite a lot of the back though. So you're gonna keep your toes on the outside of your mat and you're actually gonna have your hands extended out directly from your shoulders. And you're gonna start with your head looking down so that you feel that there is absolutely no tension necessarily, but your neck is an extension of your spine. Good, you're gonna take a nice inhale, expanding your ribs. And then you're gonna exhale, lift the belly button up, and as you push away from the floor, you feel that you're coming up a little bit higher. You can also adjust. If you feel like you wanna come in a little bit higher, you can walk your hands towards you, you can walk your hands a little bit further away, whatever you need at this moment. But feel that the arms are helping, your back is lengthened, but your core is still lifted. Gonna take another inhale. And then exhale, I want you to slowly melt yourself down, feeling free to reach out your arms if you need to. 1 vertebrae at a time downwards. Great, again, inhaling, take a nice, deep, expansive breath. Exhale, pushing your hands down towards the floor, head, neck, and shoulders get lifted, and we reach. Good, inhale here. And then exhale, slowly lower down. 1 more time before we add on another layer. Inhaling here. Exhale, lifting the belly, stacking, reaching, holding. Great, feeling that lift. And then slowly lowering down as you come back towards the floor on 3, 2, and 1. Great, inhale to prepare, expanding the rib. Belly button comes up towards the spine as we exhale, push. Good, you're gonna lift your legs up towards away from the floor. And you're just gonna squeeze the legs together as if you had like a ball in between that you wanted to activate. Great, and you're gonna find a little bit more reach, coming up a tiny bit higher. Great, inhaling here, and exhale out. Remember, just taking nice gentle squeezes here. And if you feel like you're ready for it, I want you to just lift up the right arm, and then push it down. Then inhale, float up the left. And exhale it down. 1 more time. Inhaling, slowly floating up the right. And exhale, push it down. And then the last time here. Great, and we're gonna do 1 more full long breath. Inhale, push away from the floor a little bit more. Exhale out. Great, you can release that imaginary ball, float your knees and your feet back down. Take another inhale, push yourself a tiny bit higher, and then exhale, slowly allow your entire body to melt downwards, reaching the arms long. 3, 2, and 1. Good, bring your hands next to you, shift your weight into child's pose for a moment to allow for the back to release. So again, these concepts of like strengthening the back from these laying down positions are super, super helpful.
We just need to always make sure that we're doing it supportingly, not overstretching our limits.
Okay, I got one more thing I want to do though. So let's come back onto the floor. And we're gonna find that same position here. So the feet are on the outside of the mat. The arms are nice and long. Great, and you're taking a nice inhale, expanding the ribcage side to side. And when you exhale, you still feel that the lift of the belly button goes away from the floor, internally lifting, and then pushing yourself up. Great, you're gonna float up your feet for me first, and then reach up the arms. Great, you're gonna swing the arms behind you, squeeze the legs together, open the legs back up, and then return. Good, we're only doing 2 more. Inhaling, reaching nice and long. Behind you, circling, reaching, reaching, reaching. Exhale, squeeze. Good, inhale, open up the legs. Exhale, engage the core, return those arms parallel to the floor. Last time. Inhaling, opening up. It's almost like you're swimming and flying at the same time, and then squeezing everything together. Great, inhaling, opening up, keeping the core lifted. Exhale, engage. Great, bring the arms down. Slowly melt the feet down. Push away from the floor to stack up and lift a tiny bit more. And then again, lowering down, melting yourself back down towards the floor for 3, 2, and 1. Great, hands come back towards your side again. Shift your weight back for another little stretch. This time I actually want to bring your neck towards the right for a moment. Allowing your neck to just take a moment of stretch. Great, and then slowly bring your neck towards the left. Great, and then finding your way back through the middle. Then we're gonna do one little curl. 3, 2, 1, stretching out all the way, bringing those feet up, opening up your chest, opening up the shoulders, and then finding your way back. Alrighty, everyone, let's come over onto the side. Yeah, so we just did a bunch of shoulder stuff, so we'll come down. So again, you can come all the way down if you want, or you can come uplifted, whatever you feel like you're doing or what you need at this moment. Yeah, let's do some fun leg stuff. So you're gonna bring the right leg up and the left leg goes out. So now what happens again? Your hips are still stacked, so you can find a way to open up this knee if you need to. If you need to keep it forward facing, that's fine, but I don't want your whole body leaning backwards, okay? Your fingers in the front on the right are spidey position or palms down. Again, we're aligned with the back edge of the mat, and we're lifting up this bottom leg and tapping it down. So inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Now again, I still don't want the shoulder going anywhere. It's staying nice and long. And again, finding that inner lift, pushing it down for 3, 2, last time here for 1. Super. You're gonna stretch out this right arm. You're gonna bring the right knee in towards that right elbow, and then you're stretching the leg all the way up at that nice diagonal position. Inhaling, elbow to knee. Exhale, reach. So again, this finding of how active the core is to allow for the reach to be in its place, but still knowing that your entire leg is still coming along for the ride. Actively coming along for the ride. Good. Inhaling here, and then exhale it out. Super. 2 more. Last time here. Good. We're gonna keep that arm there. You're gonna make baby circles in this position. Slowly circling for 5, keeping the arm nice and long. 4, shoulders down. 3, stabilizing from below. 3, 2, 1. Good. Returning to the other direction for a nice long inhale. And then exhaling it out. Good. 2 more full breaths. Just keep circling. Inhaling here. Exhale out. And then the last time. Exhaling it out. Super. Slowly coming down on 3, 2, and 1. Great. Back to the middle for a moment. And then we're going to flip over onto the other side. Again, aligning on that back edge of the mat. The left foot goes up, the right leg goes out, and then you can recalibrate and adjust, right? So like find your flow, find your openness where you're stable, but you're still open and stacked, okay? Good, so you're opening up the chest, fingertips in Spidey mode or palms down on the floor. And we're inhaling, lifting up, and exhale, push down. I always find this so surprisingly challenging, personally. This like bottom lift, because I think everything else kind of wants to go in different directions, and you really have to like ground yourself in order to be able to lift that leg. Maybe that's just me, but surprisingly challenging every time I do it. Good, 2 more. Inhale, lift. And then the last time. Excellent. We're going to stretch out this left arm here, and we're going to float the left knee towards the elbow, and then you're stretching it all the way out. And again, thinking about how difficult you want to make this at the moment, right? Do you want to make this the hardest you've ever done it? Do you want to make it somewhat challenging? Do you want to make it pretty easy? Right? This is kind of what I also do love about Pilates, is that you can make it your own each time. The same move can have like so many different levels of intensity depending on how active you choose to be. So the more aware, the more active, the better benefits. But again, we all have to kind of take ourselves where we're at any given day. Good, 2 more. And then last time here. Great, keeping the arm long, you're making baby circles forward, inhaling and exhaling out. Good, 2 more long full breaths. Inhale, expand. Exhale, bring it back. Great, and last full breath. Super, reversing the direction, inhaling long. Exhale, reweaving. Good, 2 more. Last time. And all the way out. Super, everything comes back to the center, reconnect, take a deep breath. Cool, we're gonna go again onto the other side. This time we're gonna be lifted. So we're coming onto the stacked hips, the knees are kissing. Your arm is at this 90-degree angle, and the right hand is kind of down, fingers facing your left thumb. So the fingers on the right hand are facing the thumb on the left hand. Your elbow goes back, and you're twisting all the way here, okay? So you're gonna inhale, take a nice deep breath. And you're gonna stretch up the right knee, lengthening out the arm, and then you're gonna come back for me here. And you're gonna lift up your hips. So you're inhale, opening the right leg, reaching the right arm, squeezing back down. Fingers are tapping, lifting up your hips. Now, if you feel like you need more, you can always put your palm down, okay? Inhale, open up the knee. Exhale, twist and reach. Oh, I just changed that up. My mistake. We reach when we open the knee. See? We all get creative. Fingers down as you lift. Great. 2 more like this. And then last time. Excellent. Melting back down. All right, so you're gonna open up for me with the right leg, and the left leg is gonna go all the way out. And from here, you're gonna reach up the right arm. So you're gonna lift up your hips for a moment. Ready? Let's do it. You're gonna bring the knee in towards the center. I know we've done this before at some point. Then you're gonna stretch it out. I want you to bring the hips down and gently twist and reach. So there's a few steps happening here. You're inhaling, opening first, gently reaching and twisting at the top. Then you're exhaling, elbow comes in towards the knee. Great, inhale, reach it out. Exhale, down and twist, reaching, opening. Only 3 more. Inhaling here. Exhale into the center. Inhale, stretch it out. And then exhale, bum down, open. Good, 2 more. And again, if you feel like it's too much to lift your entire hips off of the floor, you don't have to. You can also just bring the knee in towards you. Great, last time. And all the way back. Excellent, back towards the center, take a deep breath. Cool, we're gonna come into the middle for a really quick little stretch because I don't want anything to be uncomfortable. You can cross your legs however you want. You're gonna keep your hands on your knees. You're gonna just make some circles with your neck. So you're gonna bring your neck towards the right. Slowly bring it back. And then come back towards the center. Good, reversing the direction, super slow. Inhale to the left. Over to the right. And then back towards the center, looking on up. Good, gently look towards the left. Take a nice inhale. Exhale back. Good, and then inhale to the right. Exhale back. Good, you're gonna put your hands on your shoulders and you're just gonna make 3 circles back. And then reversing the circle. So inhaling back to front for 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's go to the other side. So I know that some people's shoulders get tight, it hurts. I don't want anything to hurt. Well, I want your muscles to be working, but I don't want you to be hurting. So the right arm is at that 90-degree angle. Your hips are stacked, your knees are on top of each other. Again, the fingers on the left go down facing the right thumb, and you're looking down at the floor. Great, again, if you need the palm down all the way, please do so. You're inhaling, reaching as you open up that left knee, coming back to the center, fingertips on the floor. Exhale, lift up the hips and come back down. Great, inhaling, opening. Exhale, lift. And again, you're finding this reach on the left side to be in coordination with that knee open and how the body weight has to shift, right? Like here we're pretty active on that left side, and then we focus to the right to lift up and hold, all while maintaining that amazing supportive Pilates breath. Good, 2 more for me. Last time here, inhale, reach it out. And then exhale, lift. Awesome. So we're opening up this leg on the left and extending the right. And again, adjust where you need to, right? We're still trying to keep those hips stacked. Good, you're reaching all the way here for a moment. Take a deep breath. Great, so you're coming on in with the knee and the elbow, stretching it on out, then lowering down and opening up. Right, there's a few steps here. Inhale, twist and reach. Exhale, come on in. I'm looking down at the floor the whole time personally, because I'm allowing my neck to just move at the end, but you can choose as well. 3 more. Inhaling, reach and reach and reach. Exhale from that reaching position. Then I want you to come into the center, extend your arm and leg, drop your hip down as you simultaneously open. Great, 2 more. I feel like we're dancing and swimming and superwomaning and animalizing. So many moves at the same time. Love it. And last time. Great. In towards the center. Reaching it out on the exhale. Inhaling, opening here. And then exhaling, circling back. Excellent, everyone. Back towards the center. Take a deep breath. And then again, let's just come into the middle and do again our little stretch. So again, finding your nice circling position towards the right. Coming back gently, allowing your neck to go to the left and coming on back. And the opposite direction, let's really utilizing the breath, inhaling And then when you get to the back, you start to exhale, switch. Good, come up towards the middle. Inhale, looking to the right. Exhale back. Inhale, look to the left. Exhale back. Good, hands on your shoulders. 3 times backwards for 3, 2, and 1. Then reversing those circles for me for 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Cool, we have 4 minutes left. So we're gonna do some rolling lifts. Bear with me. Fingertips are nice and long. You're gonna roll down for me. 3, 2, 1. Your feet in this position are like in an extended mountain, okay? You're gonna bring the arms all the way up. You're gonna circle them around, and as you come on up, you're gonna lift the right knee. Good. Gently come on down for 3, staying on the right side. 2, 1. Circle the arms around. Exhale, up and lift. Good. Inhale, coming on down. Exhale, circle lift. So again, you're allowing the foot to curl down somewhat simultaneously. I love this concept. Good. The last time we're going to extend the leg all the way out. So coming all the way up with a nice long extended leg, hinge back a tiny bit more. Staying here for me for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Gently put the right foot down. We go to the left. You're inhaling, coming on down. Circling around, exhale, gently lift up the left knee and hold. So remember, we're not all the way up. We're still somewhat hinged, right? Inhaling, slowly coming on down. And kind of allowing your body that moment of like, what does it feel like to move completely in sync? And then maybe sometimes one part moves faster than the other, and that's still okay. Great, 2 more. Last time here. Good, stretching it out all the way for 3, Nate, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great, all the way back to the center. Knees come into the middle, ladies hinge back a tiny bit more, and then if you can, you stretch on up, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great, knees come down, open up your feet, interlace your fingers, and just stretch forward. Great, and when you're ready, you can fold forward a little bit more, pushing away with the insides of your hands. Great, releasing your hands, and then slowly dragging them along the floor, restacking on up on 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great, you're gonna bring your knees a little bit towards you, lift them up, then reopen the knees, flex the feet, hands in your prayer position, dive through, wrap around, open up the chest to come bellies back. Remember, we only roll to the tips of our shoulder blades, or you can hold. 3, 2, 1, roll back. 3, 2, 1, finding your balance first. Right hand, right heel, stretch it on up on 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to the center, reweave. 3, 2, 1, rolling back. And feeling how playful this can be, even as adults. We can still be fun and playful with ourselves, with people in our lives, with life itself. Good. Both hands, both heels, stretching it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Feet come together, knees come together, hands by your side. Shift your weight forward, hang nice and low. And let it all go. Great, and here is where we say yes to everything that fits our vision of what we want our life to be, and actively say no to everything else. And take a nice inhale, and then exhale, slowly roll up and stack on 5, 4, 3,